In the beginning, or in Hindi, Adi Mein, these are the most famous opening lines of any origin story in human history. Many read the opening chapter of Genesis as a chronological diary, a simple timeline of spontaneous generation and cosmic events. The physical Torah scroll reveals a highly engineered literary design. The Hebrew text is built on repeating numerological patterns. The word for God appears exactly 35 times, while the phrase "it was Zud" occurs 7 times, signaling a specific mathematical order. This order begins in a state the text calls Tohu Wabohu. It describes a universe of complete emptiness and chaotic, dark waters. The narrative follows a sequence that dismantles this Tohu Wabohu step by step. It isn't just a list of what was made. It's an account of a creator actively organizing chaos into a functioning cosmos. This organization is visible in a 3x2 grid. The 6 days of creation are split into 2 mirrored triads, forming and filling. During the first triad, days 1 through 3, form the environments, light, sky and waters, and dry land. Days 4 through 6 populate those spaces with rulers, sun and moon, birds and fish, and land animals. The grid shows exact symmetry between the formed environments and their filling rulers. In ancient Near Eastern culture, building a structured environment like this often climaxed with the construction of a grand temple. Completing this cosmic house in 6 days, the Sabbath on day 7 becomes the moment the creator occupies the finished sanctuary to maintain its order. Genesis 1 describes a universe where deliberate structure and authority define the foundation of reality. In Genesis 2, the perspective shifts. We move from a cosmic view to a scene of a craftsman with his hands in the dirt. The text directly describes the molding of man from the dust and the breathing of life directly into his lungs. It details the creation of Eve as a necessary partner, placing them together in the ordered environment of the Garden of Eden. They receive a specific cultural mandate to cultivate the land, domesticate the animals, and expand the garden's order. This responsibility includes a critical variable, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. It introduces the capacity for human choice into the narrative. These chapters function as a pair. Genesis 1 establishes a structured universe, while Genesis 2 reveals that humanity's moral decisions determine if that structure survives. To see the impact of this story, we have to compare it to the rival Mesopotamian myths that existed when Genesis was written. In the Babylonian Enuma Elish, the world is the byproduct of divine warfare. The universe is formed only after the slaughter of a sea dragon and the victory of one god over another. Those myths viewed humans as an afterthought. In the Atrahasis epic, humans are created from the blood of a sacrificed god to perform the heavy labor that the gods found too exhausting. Genesis subverts this model. It describes a creator who speaks a world into existence without struggle. Upon finishing, the text uses a craftsman's assessment. The work was very good. This shift changed the definition of human value. Instead of being laborers for the divine, humans are described as image bearers, or pratibimb, designed for partnership. The Genesis narrative replaced violent chaos with the concept of a carefully constructed home. It gave humanity the dignity of being its chosen caretakers.